Welcome everyone to our channel. Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing specifically on a remarkable piece of American currency that has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors alike, the 1995 quarter dollar. This seemingly ordinary coin, with an estimated value skyrocketing to an astounding $83 million due to its myriad of errors and unique characteristics, presents an intriguing case study in what can happen when the minting process goes awry. So, settle in as we explore the details that make this coin so valuable, examining the errors, mistakes, and the idiosyncratic facets that have turned what was once considered simply a pocket change into a treasure trove of possibilities. At first glance, the 1995 quarter may not stand out amongst its peers. After all, it's just another addition to the state quarter series that was launched in 1999 to celebrate the individual states of the U.S. However, the minute details associated with this specific year and mint mark have led to polarizing discussions, theories, and hopes among collectors. Let's delve a bit deeper into the minting process to understand how such an error could lead to a coin that commands such high prices. The U.S. Mint regularly produces billions of coins each year, but occasionally, human error or mechanical malfunctions can lead to coins being minted that are not up to standard, as you might expect in such a large-scale operation. For the 1995 quarter, enthusiasts have identified a few critical flaws. One of the distinct characteristics that makes this coin so special is the misaligned die that caused some quarters to have poor detailing in certain areas, particularly around the face of George Washington. This misalignment led to a loss of clarity in the image, making it an unusual piece that stands out in contrast to its correctly minted counterparts. Another notable aspect is that some examples of the 1995 quarter have been discovered with an off-center strike, meaning they weren't pressed perfectly during the minting process. This kind of mishap results in a fascinating visual asymmetry, which is sought after by collectors who are eager to own something that breaks the mold of conventional coins. The more pronounced the off-center strike, the more unusual and valuable the coin is perceived to be. There's also the intriguing subject of double dies, where the die used to strike the coin is misaligned and creates a shadow or duplication of certain parts of the design. Although double dies are more commonly associated with earlier coins, some 1995 quarters have been recorded with this defect, and those variations can fetch a considerable price due to their rarity and the sheer oddity of what they represent. Collectors often hold an interest in these types of coins, driving up their value due to demand in the market for anything that deviates from the standard. The quest for errors or unique qualities has instigated a passion-fueled community of collectors and numismatists who scour online markets, local coin dealers, and even change from everyday transactions to find that elusive quarter that can change their financial fortune. The connection between collectors and their coins goes beyond monetary value. It embodies a pursuit of history, rarity, and pieces of art which tell stories of the past. Logically, the idea of a single coin potentially being worth millions seems unfathomable yet entirely plausible when you consider the principles of supply and demand manifesting within the numismatic world. As individuals are drawn to unique and rare items, the available supply of specific errors or peculiar coins, like the 1995 quarter, begins to dwindle. The rarer these pieces become, the higher their market value climbs. One of the most popular ways to determine the value of a coin is through grading systems established by reputable organizations. Coins are evaluated based on their condition, level of detail, and the presence of any errors or unusual features. Collectors will often send their prized possessions away to be graded, a process that can take some time but is essential for establishing legitimacy and market value. A 1995 quarter in pristine condition, particularly one that displays prominent errors, could easily capture a price that is exponentially higher than an average specimen. This is likely what drives many collectors to continuously search for those coveted coins. Beyond collectors, the narrative surrounding the 1995 quarter dollar has also attracted the attention of investors who understand the potential of rare items as long-term assets. The contemporary art market and the world of collecting have often seen the rise of investments in items that have unusual appeal. When we look at the broader implications, the errors on the 1995 quarter could represent a future scenario for monetary investments, an exciting avenue where individuals can diversify their portfolios with tangible assets that hold both aesthetic and intrinsic value. Additionally, the internet has further contributed to the rising market for these types of errors, with numerous online platforms allowing buyers and sellers to connect in ways that were not possible just a few decades ago. Online auction sites, coin trading forums, and social media groups dedicated to the topic of coin collecting have all fostered an environment where knowledge is shared, prices are established, and the thrill of discovery is more immediate than ever. The network of other like-minded individuals only enhances the excitement and keeps collectors engaged in the hunt for the next treasure. The notion of belonging to a community centered around a shared interest in something as seemingly mundane as a quarter fosters an unparalleled level of enthusiasm among individuals who may never have met otherwise. With the right combination of rarity, error type, and market demand, it isn't shocking that some have successfully sold their 1995 D quarters for substantial amounts, feeding into the myths that continue to circulate. Imagine coming across an ordinary quarter while emptying your pockets and discovering that it might be the key to unlocking a life-changing event. This tantalizing belief is what lures many into the exciting world of collecting error coins. As we discuss these incredible monetary potentials, we must also emphasize the importance of knowing the provenance of any high-value coin you come across. The credibility of such coins lies in proper documentation, authenticity, and tools like the third-party grading service that help buyers know they're purchasing something genuine, rather than a mere replica or ordinary mint coin. Advanced technology within numismatic organizations ensures that rare pieces are properly evaluated and cataloged, thus building a more reliable market overall. While there are those who may fall prey to scams or become victims of misinformation regarding supposed rare coins, the dedicated hobbyist knows how to navigate these concerns and market trends carefully. As we dissect the intense fluctuations of the auctioning world, where buyers may engage in bidding wars to secure the very best pieces, it is crucial to learn about the market norms surrounding pricing in order to make sound investments. The excitement doesn't simply lie in the prospect of making money, it's about the stories behind each piece and how collectors and investors can share in this journey together. The sense of community engendered by the search for valuable coins prompts coin shows, expos, and conventions where enthusiasts gather to showcase their collections and share knowledge about various finds and experiences. Therefore, the narrative of the 1995 D quarter is intricately woven into a larger tapestry of coin collecting that boasts intricacies, complexities, and connections that bind individuals with an appreciation for not only the art of currency but the stories they tell. The thrill of the hunt for something extraordinary, set against the backdrop of what was a relatively unremarkable year for minting, brings excitement and hope to those who navigate this ever-evolving landscape. Imagine gazing down at a simple quarter, yet giving yourself the hope that what you've discovered could lead to historical impact, a newfound sense of financial security, and a connection to the many tales layered in the past. The 1995 D quarter serves as an emblematic reflection of the intricate relationship between history, monetary design, and the enduring allure of rarity. As collectors, investors, and history buffs continue to find value in these coins, it's safe to say the tale of the 1995 D quarter dollar will persist for generations to come, maintaining its significance as an object not just of monetary worth but of passion and devotion shared across many devoted individuals. The ongoing excitement and interest in rare coins are likely to evolve, and the links between people and the coins they seek emphasize the timeless joy derived from the blend of history, culture, and the very human interest of collecting, making something once so commonplace into the extraordinary tale of an $83 million possibility. Thank you for joining us today to explore the astonishing world of collector coins, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible discoveries in numismatics and the secrets held within our history through currency. Next. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a truly astonishing piece of American currency that's captured the attention of both collectors and investors alike, the 1997 P quarter dollar. You might wonder what could make a simple quarter dollar worth a staggering $41 million, and that's exactly what we're here to explore. This extraordinary coin has gained its astronomical value due to several errors and mistakes in its minting process that set it apart from the billions of quarters minted during that period. The journey of the 1997 P quarter is a testament to how even the most unassuming coins can become rare treasures when they bear unique characteristics. So, let's embark on this journey to uncover the stories behind its errors, the fascinating possibilities that arise from these mistakes, and why they make this coin a coveted find for those passionate about coin collecting. To grasp the remarkable value of the 1997 P quarter dollar, we must first appreciate the minting process and the myriad of factors that can lead to errors during production at the U.S. Mint. Every year, the Mint produces billions of coins, and with such a massive scale of production, it's not surprising that mistakes occasionally happen. The 1997 P quarter is a perfect case in point, as it offers several significant errors that enhance its desirability and value in the eyes of collectors. One of the most common types of errors found in coins is the misaligned die error, and this particular issue is present in some examples of the 1997 P quarter. A misaligned die occurs when the die that strikes the coin does not align perfectly with the coin blank, causing part of the design to be cut off or faded. This particular error can significantly impact the visual appeal of a coin, and those quarters with pronounced misalignment are especially sought after for their unusual aesthetic. Collectors value such irregularities as they make each piece unique, transforming ordinary minting errors into distinctive collectibles. Furthermore, the 1997 P quarter also exhibits a rare occurrence known as the off-center strike. When the metal planchet, the blank piece of metal that is struck to create the coin, is not situated correctly in the coin press, it can lead to an off-center strike, where the coin is stamped incorrectly, resulting in a design that appears misaligned or skewed. Similar to misaligned die errors, off-center strikes can vary in intensity, and those quarters displaying a more pronounced off-center feature garner higher prices due to their rarity and uniqueness. Collectors deliberately search for quarters exhibiting these qualities, as they represent an anomaly amongst the vast supply of standard mint coins flooding the market. The impact of these errors can't be overstated. The more pronounced the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Since the world of coin collecting is heavily influenced by supply and demand, the appeal of owning a quarter with striking errors significantly drives up its value. It's fascinating to consider how a coin that most people would overlook in their change jar, with its average pedigree of being just another quarter, can transform into a conversation piece worth millions, captivating enthusiasts who appreciate the beauty of a mistake. Moreover, specialized collecting communities have formed around mint errors, and knowledgeable collectors dedicate years to researching their coins, identifying unique features, and understanding the intricate factors that contribute to their value. This has led to the emergence of a vibrant marketplace for error coins, including the prized 1997 P quarter. These communities often share information regarding their finds, auction results, and the latest trends, creating a dynamic ecosystem in which collectors can both learn and thrive. The 1997 P quarter can be particularly enticing to both novice collectors and seasoned investors, as its errors offer not just the thrill of the hunt but also the potential for significant financial gain. In an era where collectibles are increasingly recognized as viable investment assets, the 1997 P quarter stands out, especially when it is authenticated by reputable grading services. Authentication and grading are paramount components of ensuring a coin's legitimacy and overall value. Collectors often send their prized coins to third-party grading institutions, where experts carefully analyze each piece, taking into account its condition, any present errors, and the quality of the strike. Grading determines the likely market value of the coin, with coins graded in mint state receiving the highest prices. For the 1997 P quarter, those graded with exceptional features, such as visible misalignments or off-center strikes, can command prices that reflect their rarity. Advanced grading techniques also involve meticulous examinations that can reveal hidden details not immediately apparent to the untrained eye. Attributes like luster, contrast, and the weight of the coin contribute to determining its final grade. As demand for error coins rises, the significance of accurate grading acquires even greater importance, as it plays a critical role in establishing the public perception of value and authenticity. Auction platforms often become battlegrounds for collectors vying to secure the latest additions to their collections. Bidding wars can drive the values of certain error coins into the stratosphere, especially when examples of the 1997 P quarter emerge from private collections or newly discovered finds. There's an electrifying aspect to the competitive nature of auctions. As prospective bidders engage in fierce competition, the market value for such quarters can escalate, feeding into the allure of owning a truly unique piece of American history. The narrative surrounding such sales fuels excitement, capturing the imaginations of collectors and amateurs alike, turning regular coins into prized possessions capable of changing lives. Beyond the intricacies of errors and value lies the human connection inherent to coin collecting. The thrill of discovering an elusive error quarter promotes relationships among collectors, fostering discussions that span generations. Families unite over shared interests while furthering the legacy of collecting for future generations, each finding a tangible link to the past. It's remarkable how a mere quarter can serve as such a vital artifact, symbolizing not only financial value but also a connection to history and community. By exploring these connections, enthusiasts continually enrich the story of collecting, making the act of finding a valuable coin a multi-layered experience that goes beyond mere transactions. Another factor that enhances the standing of the 1997 P quarter in the market is the online platforms dedicated to buying and selling coins. The rise of e-commerce has expanded accessibility to potential buyers and sellers, creating a thriving marketplace for error coins and generating enthusiasm among individuals regardless of location. Social media platforms serve as launching pads for discussions about discoveries, where enthusiasts share their finds, insights, and newfound knowledge about coins. The immediacy of online communication has fostered a collaborative spirit, motivating individuals to become active members in the vibrant coin collecting community, instead of passive participants. It's captivating to witness how modern technology has not only transformed how coins are traded, but how it has also invigorated an age-old hobby, allowing collectors to connect over shared interests in real time and gain deeper insights into the complexities of their collections. Additionally, the narrative surrounding the 1997 P quarter is governed by the notion of scarcity. As certain quarters experience increased demand, their availability diminishes. Even a single quarter can spark interest among collectors nationwide. The anticipation of discovering such a coin drives individuals to inspect their change, scouring through pocket change or currency found in the depths of their couches, creating a sense of thrill akin to a treasure hunt. This notion of what if lingers in the minds of many, causing countless people to rethink their perception of everyday coins. With a heightened awareness toward errors, individuals train themselves to recognize potential treasures that could bring extreme significance in their lives. However, this newfound fascination also reveals the more cautious side of collecting, as not every quarter someone finds will have high monetary value. Aspiring collectors must approach the field with both enthusiasm and practicality, understanding that while a handful of coins can turn into extraordinary assets, many others may be mundane. In this landscape of chasing rarity amid commonality, the thrill of possibilities intertwines with the need for research, education, and patience. As we unravel the continuing appeal of error coins, we also witness the convergence of historical significance, investment potential, and cultural resonance that makes pieces like the 1997 P quarter dollar so noteworthy. The eclectic tapestry of collecting, woven from stories of discovery, investment, and hopeful potential, remains an endless source of excitement. The 1997 P quarter stands as a prime example of how a successful marriage between uniqueness and rarity can yield financial rewards, while simultaneously reminding us of our connection to history. As we observe today's numismatic landscape, the investment in rare coins has grown. Collectors and investors alike understand that owning significant pieces themselves represents a connection to narratives, lineage, and ancestry. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible discoveries in the riveting realm of coin collecting, and join us as we unveil more hidden treasures from our fascinating history. Today, we're diving into a truly captivating subject that involves a piece of currency that has astounded collectors and investors alike, the 1995 P quarter dollar. Now, you might be thinking, what's so special about a quarter? Well, hold on to your hats, because this particular quarter has garnered immense attention and a jaw-dropping valuation of approximately $37 million, primarily due to some remarkable errors and mistakes associated with its minting process. As we delve deeper into the fascinating details of this coin, we will uncover the various errors, the circumstances that contributed to its extraordinary worth, and the avenues of exploration that make such a coin a coveted treasure for enthusiasts of all kinds. When you begin to think about coins and their values, it's clear that the world of collectibles operates on a foundation of rarity, uniqueness, and historical significance. The 1995 P quarter might appear to be an unremarkable coin to the untrained eye, blending in seamlessly with the billions of other quarters produced that year. However, a closer examination reveals an assortment of features and errors that elevate its status significantly in the eyes of collectors and investors. One of the most common types of errors associated with minting is known as the misaligned die error, and this issue is prominent in some examples of the 1995 P quarter. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin becomes misaligned during the minting process, causing parts of the coin's design to be either cut off or improperly stamped. For the 1995 P quarter, specific variations have been identified that highlight how misalignment can occur, resulting in a lack of clarity in the images and inscriptions on the coin. This can create an alluring aesthetic that draws the attention of collectors looking for that unique feature that separates their coin from the masses, thereby increasing its value. Additionally, the coin showcases another possible error, the off-center strike. An off-center strike occurs when the planchet, the metal disc that is struck to form the coin, is not properly positioned in the coining press, leading to a design that is stamped off balance. For the collector and investor in error coins, an off-center strike is an especially exciting find as it represents an unusual variation that deviates from the conventional minting. In some cases, the off-center quarters can exhibit dramatic shifts in design, with the striking off-center giving them a captivating and rare appearance, which significantly enhances their desirability and market value. These misaligned and off-center strikes are far from the only factors instructing the 1995 P quarter's impressive valuation. Another compelling characteristic resides in the phenomena of double dies, where the original design is struck multiple times, resulting in a duplicated image appearing on the coin. Collectors value double die errors due to their scarcity and the unique stories behind each piece. As it pertains to the 1995 P quarter, certain examples have emerged over the years with visible double die characteristics, lending credence to the allure of this coin and further inflating its worth among dedicated numismatists. A comprehensive understanding of these minting errors allows collectors to appreciate the significance of their finds while also cultivating a deeper passion for the hobby. In the realm of coin collecting, the thrilling aspect of seeking out error coins like the 1995 P quarter dovetails beautifully with the principles of supply and demand that govern the market. The more scarce and unique an item is, the higher its potential value is likely to be, especially when a dedicated community of collectors seeks to acquire rare and unusual pieces. As collectors become more discerning about the coins they wish to add to their portfolios, they often find themselves willing to pay exorbitant amounts for those fortunate few errors that can lead to significant financial rewards. In this light, the pursuit of error coins has evolved into a treasure hunt of sorts, where collectors examine their change, search through auction websites, or frequent coin shows with the hope of unearthing a quarter that could yield unimaginable returns on investment. One noteworthy challenge in the world of numismatics emerges when collectors seek out 1995 P quarters with error characteristics. The competition among enthusiasts is keen, especially given the skyrocketing interest surrounding the coin's minting errors and their subsequent financial implications. As time progresses, the availability of these error quarters dwindles, elevating the excitement among collectors who find themselves on the lookout for the next big score. When it comes to determining the value of a coin, many rely on third-party grading services. These institutions help to establish a coin's legitimacy and grade based on its condition and unique errors, further promoting transparency within the marketplace. Coins are typically graded on a 70-point scale, with those at the upper end of the range commanding the highest values. A pristine 1995 P quarter showcasing notable errors, such as the aforementioned misaligned die, off-center strike, or double die features, has the potential to differentiate itself markedly in the marketplace. The significance of professional grading cannot be overstated, as it provides collectors the peace of mind needed to engage in transactions in an increasingly competitive market where fakes or counterfeit coins have made their way into the industry. The emergence of advanced technology stands to bolster the confidence of collectors, ensuring that their prized error coins remain protected from unscrupulous practices that threaten the integrity of the numismatic world. Beyond the intricacies of grading and authentication lies the vibrant community shared by collectors passionate about pursuing rare finds. The networking of like-minded individuals fosters an atmosphere of shared knowledge, camaraderie, and excitement about the hobby itself. Forgetting the cold financial implications of their investments for a moment, collectors that gather around error coins like the 1995 P quarter often share stories of their own finds, trading tips that illuminate potential discoveries hidden within their change jars. It's an environment of enthusiasm that brings the hobby to life and reinforces the importance of continual engagement in both the collection and history of coins. The stories surrounding each collector's experience transcend mere monetary significance, introducing a sense of legacy, as each individual contributes to the larger tapestry of the numismatic world. As we discuss the various characteristics and qualities that can transform a 1995 P quarter into a highly coveted piece, it's essential to address the ever-evolving nature of coin collecting. With technological advancements and the rise of online marketplaces, error coins have become highly accessible to a broader audience. Today, Aspiring collectors and seasoned investors alike can utilize the internet to connect with fellow enthusiasts, engage in active discussions about their discoveries, and share insights about the latest market trends. Online auction platforms have opened doors for collectors to buy and sell coins from the comfort of their homes, expanding the reach of the numismatic community in ways that traditional venues may never have achieved. Platforms allow members to showcase their coin collections, promote their rare finds, and auction pieces without the constraints of geographic location, working toward cultivating an inclusive environment that welcomes new collectors into the fold. As the internet continues to shape the world of numismatics, even run-of-the-mill quarters now have the potential to be perceived as so much more, igniting the curiosity of thousands who would otherwise overlook them. The investment potential associated with rare coins is significant, and the notion of risk and reward resonates deeply within the wealth management sectors. Collectors and investors alike understand the appeal of rare coins in diversifying financial portfolios, potentially reaping gains that go well beyond traditional avenues of investment. As generational interest in various forms of investing continues to ebb and flow, rare coins like the 1995 quarter dollar undoubtedly occupy an interesting niche where the intersection of passion, history, and financial viability coalesce beautifully. The coming together of passionate individuals who appreciate the intricacies of coin collecting fosters an atmosphere of excitement and connection, embedding the practice into the broader societal fabric. As we consider more extensive economic frameworks, it is vital to note that even in a volatile marketplace, a coin that captures the imagination possesses unique intrinsic and monetary value, solidifying its position in global collectibles. Each rare quarter tells a story, embodying a vivid snapshot of history layered within the creative process of minting, entwining with the oft-overlooked former routine of everyday transactions. As we dissect the connection between collectors and their rare coins, the narrative becomes rich with potential. A simple 1995 quarter can turn one's fortunes around and serve as the spark that ignites a lifelong passion for numismatics. Looking envisionarily towards the future, the potential for continuous growth and exploration within this niche is boundless. Rare coins like the 1995 quarter contribute to an ever-evolving landscape where historical context, beauty, and craftsmanship intersect, inviting future generations to participate in uncovering their hidden treasures. Thank you for joining us on this enticing exploration today. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of rare coins, sure to like and subscribe. Happy collecting!